Happy New Year, everybody, from Australia. It's not quite lunchtime, but close enough. So, cheers, Happy New Year, and I'm going to do my gear review, the changes I've made from the North Island to the South Island. And there's quite a lot to cover, in fact. I was quite surprised at how many changes I have actually made, but I'll try and get through it as quickly as I can. The first thing is my Z-Pack pack. I'm taking this back with me, and I think it's done surprisingly well for a lightweight pack, although I have had to put on a few patches, which is this tenacious tape, just to try and prevent any further wear and tear. I don't think we'll get much more use out of this. Once the South Island's done, I think that probably the pack will be put to rest. Okay, changes I've made, or changes I haven't made. Still got the same sleeping bag, that's the Z-Pack Mummy sleeping bag. And I've still got the Z-Pack duplex tent. This has lasted really well too. I did notice there are a couple of holes in the mesh, so I used the tenacious tape to cover up those holes. I just don't want any sandflies getting into my tent. Okay, it's going to be cooler on the South Island, so I have swapped out my Uniqlo waist jacket for a Enlightened Equipment Torrid Polar long sleeved fleece. This is extremely light, but oh my god, it is so warm, it's wonderful. So that's the jacket that I will be taking with me for the South Island. I've made a change with towels. I'm not going to take this one back with me because when it gets wet, it actually is quite heavy and it takes quite a while to dry out. So I've swapped it for this very light towel, which is actually slightly bigger, which is good, and it will dry quicker. So that's a change I have made. I think you all know the story with my raincoat. I am definitely taking this Hunter's Element raincoat back with me. It is too big. It goes down over my bottom, which is good because I feel it helps to keep me even drier. Because it is too big for me, I found that there's ventilation, so I don't get overly hot when I'm walking in it, which is good. And also when I was on the Whanganui River, my outdoor research lightweight top was able to dry very well underneath it. So when it was raining, the top just dried from my body heat, and the raincoat kept me dry from any further rain. I've also bought a pair of MacPack lightweight waterproof pants. They're 150 grams. So I've bought that. So I feel really confident now in my being protected from the elements. I will stay as dry as you possibly can when it's raining in New Zealand. A big change I've made is to my sleeping arrangement. I have a Thermarest sleeping mat, and it actually, with the pillow, weighs 1 kilogram and 65, 1.065, so just over a kilogram for this setup, and it is quite bulky. Now for Christmas, my husband bought me another air mat, and you can see the difference in size. It's quite considerable, but it's the brand name is Flex Tail. They're supposed to be really durable, and what is also slightly different with this is that it also comes with a pump to pump it up. You don't have to have the pump because you can just blow it up. But the added bonus of this is there is also a light so I could actually hang that up in my tent if I needed to. So it's dual purpose. So I've decided I am going to actually take this air mat, and also it comes with a really lovely deluxe kind of pillow, which is really wide, and it also kind of is tapered, so it's less here, and then anyway, it's comfortable. I'll show you when I actually do the setup, when I do it when I go back to the South Island. But this whole sleeping setup, so the new mattress, the new pillow, and the pump, compared to this was over a kilo, and this is about 850 grams. So I am going to try it out, and it'll be interesting to see how comfortable that is, because this is really super comfortable, and rest is important. But I also think that we will be spending more nights in huts, but I still hope this is comfortable. I guess I'm going to find out. Another change is I carried my mobile phone on my strap like this, and this is a Osprey toiletry bag, and when it gets wet it's heavy, and it doesn't dry out quickly. So I've actually changed it for this, which is an Osprey waterproof bag, totally waterproof, and I can strap, it's got here, I can strap my straps through here, so I can actually hold it still on my chest and have easy access to my mobile phone. And if and when it rains, it is completely watertight. So that's another change that I have made. What other changes have I made? Okay, gloves. I was wearing these, which were fine, but they are actually quite large and awkward to get off. So I've actually now got these ones which are smaller, and they've got a strap, so I can be able to get them on and off more easily. It's just those little things that make a big difference to your day when you have to get your gloves on and off. So I've made that change as well. What else? Changes. Oh yes, okay. I bought another pair of the Ultra Lone Peak Men's 7. They're wide because I have a wide foot. And I did consider buying a second pair, so that when I go back to do the South Island, I just send them into with my resupply box. But I decided I wasn't going to buy a second pair of these. These are still going to be really good, and I am going to put them in one of my resupply boxes, because I'm actually going to go back and do the Araroas and the first big sections of the South Island, which is the Nelson Lakes Park National Park, Richmond Ranges, Waihu Pass. I'm going to do it all in my boots. I've had these boots for a little while. They still got really good tread. They're very, very comfortable, and I just figure for all of that really mountainous stuff when we first go back, I'm going to use these instead. So that is also another change. And then I'll post these into one of my resupply boxes that we're sending to the South Island. And that's something that we're doing when we first get back to New Zealand. We'll be in Wellington for a couple of days before we head out to do the Araroas. So that's another big change. But I'm confident that this is going to help me, particularly the kind of terrain that we're going to be going through. Oh, another big change is my trekking poles. I was using a Z-pack, but the ends just wear down. They're just not as strong as they need to be. These are, hang on, I've put my glasses on. These are, the brand is Compadel. They're carbon, they're light, and they're made in Austria. And I like the cork handles. I find them really comfortable. And also I like that they're just so easily adjustable, because I need these to put up the tent. It's really good that I can just adjust them when I need to. So this was a bit of an investment. They weren't cheap, but very happy and I feel very confident that they'll do me well throughout the South Island. Pretty much the other things have kind of remained the same. I'm still taking these camp shoes, the Birkenstocks. I did think of buying slides because the slides are actually more practical because your feet just slide in. And with these, when you've got your socks on your feet, it damages the socks. But yeah, I thought, no, I've spent enough money. I'm not going to spend any more. I am taking more clothing with me to the South Island. I've got that polar jacket for a start. I've got an additional fleece now, and I've also got a pair of shorts that I might wear. I've also taken a buff and a beanie to keep my head warm, and then this is all my night gear. And I've got gloves as well, long fingered gloves. And my daytime, this is all my, so that is my nighttime clothing, which I will always keep separate. And this is my daytime clothing, and the socks, you're familiar with all of that. I need to have this long sleeve shirt. I then have a long sleeved thermal. And if it's really cold, I will wear this, because whilst this is not waterproof, it's really good windproof. And then if it's raining, of course, I'll have my raincoat on. So I've got my 3 layers there. And I've also had to get another pair of pants, which actually belong to a friend of mine. She gave them to me. Her name's Elaine. And so I will be wearing those pants during the day, because both Judy and I lost weight doing the North Island, so I won't be able to wear the pants that I wore for the North Island, because they just were really falling down really. Another change I have made is to my electronics. I already have the 20,000 night core battery pack, but I'm actually taking one more, and this will charge up my phone twice. And I just feel there are going to be longer stretches in the South Island, and because I wanted to be able to take the videos, I need to be able to keep my phone charged. So that is also a change, an additional battery pack. Still taking the PLB that we've got. Both Judy and I have the same, and we both have the InReach Mini 2 satellite phone, which we will probably turn on more in the South Island to check messages and things, but it's more for if there's some kind of an emergency, then we can use that phone, for situations that don't require the PLB. So that's electronics. Things that are staying the same, I have a first aid kit. This really is just blister plasters, Panadol, ibuprofen, a bandage, and that's pretty much it. And then I've got all my repair kit for my tent. I've got super glue, I've got patches for the tent, I've got different things to repair, sewing kit, all that kind of stuff. Seat pads coming back with me, so useful, used it every day. It just prevents you from sitting down on something wet and getting your clothes all wet. The normal, I'm taking my Face Jam zinc, which I wear. I've got my bushes, I've got some more sunscreen, got my glasses. This is the same, the pack cover, the pooper scooper, pea rag, and also my stove is the same, and my soya squeeze. I'm taking that back. I've actually back flushed this. It was surprisingly not too dirty, actually. I was quite surprised. But it's now being back washed, so that's all set for me to take back to the South Island. I have actually added this. It's very lightweight, but it's really good for cleaning pots. So I've added that. I'm taking this as my bowl, and also to cold soak food if I'm going to do any cold soaking. And my pot is the same. It's the titanium totes 750 ml. I've got my cup in here, and I am still taking my little stove top that you screw onto the gas canister. It's really noisy, but it works. So I am a bit conscious that it is really noisy, but I just have to be careful when I use it. So I'm still taking that back with me. I've got my little Swiss Army knife, which is all I needed. I thought that would be the case. So really all I've got is this little Swiss Army knife, which also has scissors on it, and 2 spoons, and I found that was enough. Got my bag that you use for when you have to carry your laundry around, or if you've got to go shopping, so that was so useful. So that's definitely coming back with me. And toiletries. Again, I've got sunscreen. This is for my face, and I've actually included some no pong deodorant because I've decided I think it's worth the wait. I did miss not having deodorant, and I smell really bad sometimes. It wasn't good. And I've also added a little moisturizer as well. So between the two, it has added a bit of weight. I think actually I got through that quite quickly. I hope that wasn't too rushed. I will now pack up my pack, and I will get back to you on what my base weight is, because for the North Island, it was I've got to enjoy this while I can, because when I go back, the times you can have a wine are few and far between. But anyway, I'll come back with base weight. The base weight for the North Island, from memory, was 7.7 kilos. So I'm anticipating it's going to go up a bit, because I do have a bit more clothing. I've got some more electronics, and yeah, but it's the clothing and electronics really, and a few extra toiletries. So I will get back to you with the base weight. So anyway, Judy and I are leaving Australia in a few days, flying back to Wellington, and we will be going up to the Tararuas. And if the weather is good, we will complete the Tararuas. If the weather's not good, we will have to do the alternative. But we're really hoping the weather will be good, so we can experience them. Then we'll go back to Wellington, and then we start our South Island adventure. So thank you for following. I really appreciate all the comments. I try to respond to everyone when they leave comments. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get around to that. But yeah, Judy and I just like to say thank you, and we're very excited to get back to the South Island. So can't wait, and yeah, let it all start again. Okay, all right. Well, I'll see you soon. I'll come back with the weight. Okay. Okay, well, my base weight surprisingly hasn't increased too much, which is great. It is now 8.2. So I'm really happy with that. I really am. One other thing that I forgot to mention is I have bought a large food bag, so which is really, really light. It's great. It's another one from Orb Ultralight, which is here in Australia. So good. Base weight hasn't increased too much, so all being well, I shouldn't struggle too much. Okay, thank you. Bye for now.